Took me directly to Foundry, Charles.
Yeah, this also took me directly to Challenger.
What do you mean it took you directly to Foundry?
The link that
I
you put for
clicked
joining
the
the
link,
game.
Yeah,
and yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you choose your name in the drop down.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, that's not a problem. I just, I gotta go to the thing to pay for it.
Oh, right.
yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta give you
So,
my money.
so like I was saying, the
Filthy whore.
Forge is essentially like a glorified module that someone in the
Hmm.
community made to just enable cloud hosting. And I've had enough players complain about it in other groups, not in this one. You guys are fine, but in other groups where they're like, it's not always on and blah blah blah. So I finally broke down. I decided to get some cloud hosting. The other benefit is that if I'm at work and you guys are like, "Oh man, I found this new thing. I want to see if it works with my character," I can turn the server on and leave it on. So just kind of like Roll20, how you always have access to it. In the future, I think they're going to implement a way to, because I currently have what, like, four different games going on at one time, but I can only have one open at a time. So I think in the future they're going to have support for like a unique URL for each game world at the tier that I subscribed at. So
I have to log in.
Hmm.
I should be permanently logged in. Heck you.
No, it makes you log in every time. I'm doing the same thing right now.
This is fucking gay.
what is?
When you in order to log into looking for GM, you have to do
Uh,
all the things every time.
Wait, where do I find? Wait.
Let
all
me put
right.
in my zip code. You. There we go.
So when we last left off, as I also fire up Sirenscape,
Join this
maybe.
complete payment firm. I have to type in my card every.
That's why you have it sign it or save it. Have Google save it.
I do have it saved on google.com
Weird.
Yeah.
backslash.
So when we last left off, you guys left like the arguably the greatest blacksmith character ever created.
Top 5.
Top
Honestly.
top five. um, and you were headed for. Does anyone remember?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We
The
were headed
the
to the city.
the grumpy. We're in the city. We're heading to see
Oh.
the grumpy guy. The guy
Yeah, the
that looks.
grumpy.
I
Yeah.
think he's the head of the guard or something. But he already knows we're here.
You're headed to see Elagos.
Elagos. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yeah, I
what I
knew that
said.
name.
Grumpy guy.
That's. I definitely just said those exact words.
Yeah.
Yes, Elagos. Mm.
Ah, yes. He is him
He
who
he
we.
whose name is the thing
That we said.
Yes.
that we said. Is this part being streamed, by the way?
Oh, yeah, we're live.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're welcome, everyone.
Stupid. I'm trying to see if I have a good city map.
I'm gonna go see what I want for dinner. I'll be right back.
Sure. I, really?
I can still hear you.
It's like now that we're live, I'm gonna step away for a few minutes.
No, I like. Heck you.
Maybe you'd like to eat some chips too. It's very professional. That's what I hear. People in audio land love when you eat chips into the microphone.
Yeah, it's a good time. You didn't know that?
It's the worst.
It's the worst thing you could do.
The biggest crunch. Just be obnoxious as hell with it too. Chew gum as well. All you hear is a. The worst.
Jeez. All right, let me open up. There we go. Oh, nope, those are scenes. I need the actors for this chapter. All right.
It's me. I'm the actor for this chapter.
I'm the actor for this chapter. I
Just
don't.
Do that
know
to the
what that-
tune of Tiny Dancer?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can do whatever I want. All right.
Oh, okay. I have infinite
actor,
power, and I'm gonna use it
actor,
to sing Tiny
actor.
Dancer.
I'm the actor, actor, actor.
I don't know what this guy's singing the tune of. Probably some show tunes.
All right.
Fuck you.
So
I think it's from Dora on the map or something like that. I don't know.
Sometimes I forget that you're an actual child.
Yeah, even though I'm 21, but oh, dude, my ring pops came in. Speaking of being a child.
And a point, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, goodness
Oh, I'm
gracious,
aware.
goodness
I know what I
gracious.
am. I'm eating a push pop right now.
You
I got
said you're
both.
eating a push pop right now.
Yeah, and I bought ring pops.
Naturally,
I
Obviously.
bought both from Amazon. It's a good time.
I'm definitely
both are in
not
my
stalling
apartment.
for time. By the way.
I was
Both
gonna
are
say
in my
we've been waiting for
apartment.
this
Here,
city
I can
map
keep on talking.
for.
I can keep on talking about my candy experiences. So if I were you, audience, ladies and gentlemen, my personal candy tier list goes as follows: Skittles is S plus tier, God tier. Skittles are the best, right? But if you're going for chocolate, Twix or Milky Way's a good option too. That's like S tier because I prefer more fruity candy, more like sweet, not like chocolate. I also really love, but not really. It's not. I don't know if you consider it candy. Oh, it is candy. Okay, but also
Oh, it is
S plus
candy.
tier. What's it called? Gummy lifesavers. I buy those every time I go to Rogers, game every other Saturday. Um, ooh, this guy said Butterfingers, and Butterfingers are S tier. I'll give you Butterfingers.
Butterfingers are delicious.
Butterfingers are really good. Also, I've been really up on the Mike and Ike train right now. So that's quickly rose. It's like A plus for me right now, but it might rise up to S by later. Another good one, another go-to of mine, Starburst. I mean, like, who doesn't like Starburst? If
All
you
right, quiet.
don't,
I'm
you're
done with you. All right. So.
Good job. You did it.
All right. So you showed up to the Free City to meet with Elagos. And Elagos. And as we did last week, we saw some of the magical defenses of the city of Axis, which is here labeled the Free City, because I'm repurposing a map. Sue me. Actually, don't sue me. I don't have the money to litigate, so please don't.
I'm suing you.
Dadgummit.
That's it.
I spoke too soon. And as you were moving through the city toward Elagos' residence, you hear, well, you're passing through another gate, kind of into the city proper. And as you do, one of the guards calls out from the gate, "Well, what do we have here? Fancy folk here to spend their coin in the city? Well, what's your business here? And be prepared to turn out your pockets."
This guy trying to roll us. This is a guard.
Yeah.
I will shoot you, sir.
Goodness gracious.
The commander looks very incredulous. Like he's like looking at everyone else, like, is this happening? All right, this is happening.
Wait. So
Is
what
this
did he say
guy
to us?
above us, or like he was like on the other side of the gate we were walking through?
Yeah, so you're going through like an inner in like an inner gate in the city to get into like a nicer part of it.
Yeah, we're trying to spend our pockets. We're rich. Who do you think we are?
I feel like I said opposite of what we want to say here.
Oh, is that?
I
I
say,
didn't read the room very well.
we're on official business. We're here to see Elagos.
Ah, you're here to see the great librarian. Well, afraid that's gonna cost you. Yeah, I think it's gonna cost him a bit extra too, innit? Now, before we go any further, because like clockwork, I've forgotten to have you roll for your icon
Icon.
points.
Fucking jerk. How do you roll for icon?
Jeez.
Alright, we did it. I'm sorry. I am
Double
so sorry.
fives.
All right, Raj.
Got
about
nothing.
time.
Got nothing. Thanks, Obama. Wait, Nick, are you here?
Woo!
Yeah, he just doesn't use words.
Slim pickings tonight.
He's a visual man in an
Nicholas.
audio medium. He's doing a lot of
Nicholas,
sign language over
please.
there.
Help. Help.
I need somebody help.
Need help. Not just anybody. Help.
Okay. Wow. Wow. You know, honestly, it's kind of shocking how quickly and easily we can be completely derailed.
Just
Like,
thrown into
and
song at
A
any given
huge
moment.
part of that is on me. Like, I freely admit that, but it's
I mean,
kind
to
of
be fair, it's also on me
it's
mostly
kind of
too.
stunning. All right.
I am stunning, thank
So
you.
Roger has 1 5-pointer with the Lich King and 1 5-pointer with the Priestess. All right. So the guards here aren't going to let you through without some kind of payment.
Well, maybe my father would hear about this. Maybe he'll get you two fired.
And who's
Yeah.
your father, little lady?
Joseph
Oh.
Seed.
I forgot you actually worked for the king. I thought you were just bullshitting right now, but this might actually.
I am bullshitting. My father's dead.
Oh.
Joseph Seed, and he
Yep.
turns to his compatriot. He says, "I don't know any Joseph Seed." Right, I don't.
Well, you
either.
will in a minute.
Oh, all right. I can't wait to shake his hand. And they just cross their burly arms.
Damn it.
Uh,
How
well-
much do you want?
Make a charisma check to try to.
I'm really
persuade
good at those, by the way.
I was gonna say I don't know why you thought this was gonna work.
them.
You know, there's this thing called a natural 20. I mean, a 15's not bad either.
15's not bad.
Could-
Did you
it
add
could've
your
been worse.
charisma to that?
Uh,
Okay. You have a +3 charisma.
You didn't add
Well,
a
no, that's
background to it.
none of my backgrounds would apply in this situation.
Okay. You know what? Kudos to you for self-policing there. I appreciate that. That's an integrity move.
Wait, is that sarcasm?
No, it's not. In fact,
Okay.
I'm gonna give you and Nick 1 free 5-pointer for that.
Yes, let's go.
So what I want to know from you first, Matthew, and then you, Nick, is which icon are you going to have it be for?
Oh, we're gonna do the Emperor since he's close to us.
Okay, and what about you, Nick?
Guess I'll go with the Crusader.
The Crusader.
Oh, Nick speaks.
All right, he lives. He's not just a cursor. Actually, I don't even see his cursor moving around. He is like, there he is. Go ahead. Make me the liar,
I
Nick.
stand-
Thanks. Yeah.
I
Nailed
stand.
it.
I stand so incredibly still, it's invisible.
Yeah. That scene is so good. It's just so good. It's so good. All right. So he looks to you and says, "All right. I tell you what, little miss. You're cute enough. Why don't we just call it 1d4, 1d300 gold?" So
1D300.
he says, "There'll be 300 gold, and you can all get in."
Okay.
We could pay you that. However, I also have these items right here that may be of greater value to someone such as yourselves.
What would that be?
This here holy water. It will keep you safe, keep you blessed for, let me see, around a year or at least 9 months.
What are you calling me pregnant? What do I need to be blessed for?
Well, I assume
look
that a
kinda
guy such as or assume a guy such as yourselves may come into rather unsavory fellows and may need, well, there may be some accidents and whatnot. This will ensure that whatever harm you come to, it will be quickly resolved. You will stay safe. I put my guarantee on that.
All right, I would like for you to make a charisma check, and I'm going to give you a +2 bonus for that.
Oh shit, him and I working together, using my charm and using his
Bruh,
religion.
bruh. Bruh!
Could I apply my traveling priest bonus to that?
Yeah, because you're trying to talk up your holy water.
Yeah.
He says, "All right, we'll let you in." And he takes the holy water, and then as you start to pass, he puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "But it'll also cost you 100 gold. This and 100 gold."
I'll just give him
Well,
100 gold. At that point.
You know what? Just make it 25 from each of you, just to make it easy.
Nope, I'll pay it all.
Okay.
I'll just give him the 100.
All right. So we're flush with cash. I don't even know what to buy
Well,
with it.
Alkelda's already annoyed at this point because of the whole blacksmith situation, so she's not trying to deal with people. So she's like,
What do you
fuck
want?
this.
You want nothing. We don't have nothing. I miss
But we
him.
have something.
I miss him so much.
Alkelda is not what I do.
All right, so as you push past the gates, the streets of Axis, you can see, are cobbled with well-worn stones and scored by deep wagon ruts. Throngs of people of all races, some bearing exotic raiment, crowd the streets. The creak of wagons and neighing of horses is interrupted by the call of merchants hawking their wares, and the shouts of customers haggling over prices. The air hangs heavy with the smell of civilization, the stench of sweat and refuse, mixed with the aroma of fresh-baked bread and fire-roasted meats. Now, what I would like from each of you, and we'll just start with Matthew, we'll go in the order that you're listed there in the bottom left of the screen. So, Alkelda, I want you to tell me one strange thing that's being sold, like describe one of these merchant stalls.
There's legitimately a bone saw. There's this guy that for some reason no one really wants to approach him, but he's selling all these weird knickknacks that you're pretty sure is voodoo stuff. It's like weird. It's like animal bones, um, things like that. That aren't just generally and dolls, creepy dolls that look oddly like other people and other merchants. You're not sure if you curse them or not. Um, yeah. And he's just got the like shady kind of look, like he's all like acting all friendly, but realistically it's just creepy.
Okay. So we
Yep,
got like
can bring
a
up to that way.
voodoo witch doctor guy trying to ply his wares. What about Arias? What's one weird thing that Arias sees being sold?
well, there's a very stereotypical snake oil salesman promising a tonic that will cure balding, pretty early set on balding, and also will allow one to grow, increase girth to their beard.
Okay. You
I'm
see
gonna not. Oh, I'm sorry.
you see a goblin there who's a bit chonkier than a normal goblin, and it's a female, and she is suffering very badly from male pattern baldness, and she gleefully hands over a handful of coins of varying shapes and sizes and metals, and a chonklin. That's it. Yeah. We have a new race. That's canon. Chonklin.
You're welcome.
It's just a thick female goblin that's balding.
Yes, a thick, balding female goblin. And she takes one of these unguents and upends it over her head. And the smell that... why don't you describe the smell? What does this stuff smell like, Arias?
Smells like chicken broth with an air of mint.
Ooh, gosh. Good
Where'd you
grief,
come up with
man.
that from?
All right, so yeah, now the air just smells like winter candy and chicken noodle soup.
I'm gonna nudge Orias, but like, hey, you might need to go to that shop. I see you got a little. Even though I've never actually seen his hair.
Perhaps one day. Yeah, I'm starting to lose it.
All right, and Commander Jackson, what about you? What's something really strange that you find being sold?
There is a dwarf who he has like just a little one-person table, and he's just like got this massive covered, like it's like obviously a single item with like pointy bits inside, and it's got a tarp over it, and he's just yelling, "Dragon head, dragon head for sale, got dragon head." Evil dragon, don't worry, folks. Not one of the good Emperor's dragons, an evil dragon from the Orc Hordes.
All right. Yeah, so this guy's like, come get your dragon head, one of a kind. I promise, you definitely won't end up on one of the Emperor's watch lists. You, sir, and he points at you, Commander, and he's like, you look like a man that could use a dragon head.
Do I? I like look at Arias and Ava like, do I? Do I need a dragon head?
To be honest, you do give off that air like a tourist. I've been to many places like this.
Yeah,
Do you think
no.
I could cook a dragon egg and like make it into like omelets? I can do that.
Well, he's saying head, so no.
Oh, dragon head.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever had dragon brain?
Is that rhetorical?
No,
No one will have
have you-
fucking dragon brain.
Well, neither have I. You want to find out what it's like?
Alright.
I heard it's a great delicacy in the south.
Wait, are we good? We shouldn't carry this thing around. These people like dragons, right?
Yeah,
Shit,
but
you're
this
right.
was it was a bad one. He's fine.
Can you prove it's a bad one?
Well, I mean, can you prove that you're a good one?
Yes, I've
Can
God
you?
on my side.
I've got an anime on my side, actually.
It's actually true for me. I've got a cleric and a cat person. God anime.
He just kind of stutters and says, "Oh, well, I mean, you know, typically the good dragons look like they're made of metal. The other ones look like they're made of crayons.
That's kind of that's kind of racist, no?
Well, it's not racist if it's true.
Do you have a
No,
certificate
no,
to
it's-
ensure these are good? These are evil dragons.
Certificate. Move along. Move along.
Do you have a license to sell this? sir?
Dragon, and he stops and he's like, "Look, I'm credentialed by the city. I'm allowed to have a stall. Just please don't cause any trouble for me."
Well, I mean no offense, sir, but perhaps you might get more customers if you had some sort of authentication that these were evil dragons. Here, I'm a cleric, so I know what is good and evil. Allow me to
Wait, no.
to go over these dragon heads and let me assure you whether they're evil or not.
And he's like sputtering, trying to stop you. And as you throw the tarp back, it's really just a bunch. Now, granted, they're really large, but they're just dead iguanas.
Oh.
you
Ah, the finest dragons I see.
the finest dragons, iguanas. I forgot how rare they are.
How rare are they?
I don't know. Not too well. Giant ones probably pretty rare.
Yeah, great world building there, Matthew. Thanks.
They
Oh,
really,
real good
really adding to
contribution.
the
Oh,
lexicon.
here, I got you. In the north, they are super not common because it's like it's more wintry and stuff. But in the south, man, it's like fucking Bahamas down there. You see an iguana every fucking 5 feet.
Okay. Ironically, down there, it's more often iguanas selling the heads of humans out of the back of a wagon.
Yeah, actually, their king is just iguana. So
yeah,
like,
it's like human heads for sale.
you know the term
Extra
lizard
good
people. That's where it
ones.
comes from.
Goodness gracious. Oh man, the economy of this game world is getting real weird real fast. Alright, yeah, so you throw it back and it's like a mixture of iguanas and like Gila monsters, and there's a crocodile or two thrown in there for good measure.
I kind of want
Again,
the crocodile head.
they're all fairly large for what they are, but certainly no true dragon.
I kind of want the
heads.
crocodile head.
And he like rips the tarpaulin out of Arias's hand and like covers it back up, and he says, "Look, if people are willing to pay for it, it's not my business."
I certainly
Bro,
agree.
Bro, you're messed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Supply and demand. People want dragon heads. I
You're
want dragon
supplying
heads.
fake things
It's
to
irrelevant.
people.
He points to the Chonklin that is standing there, like just in the street. She's been standing there for about 5 minutes, covered in this minty chicken broth, waiting for her hair to grow. And he says, "So that guy, he's on the up and up, though. Yeah."
Now,
they're not.
Alkelda.
It's just messed
If
up what you
people
guys
are
do to
willing
people
to-
here. You trick people into thinking that they're going to get their lives better or that they're going to have some really rare thing, but it's actually not. And you guys need to realize what this does.
Now, Alkelda, there's plenty of people willing to pay money for things that they think they can help them. Even if it gives them off the
Because
feeling,
you're-
even that is worth the price.
No,
By
it's
the way,
not.
good
You're
sir, how
tricking
much
them.
will you pay for this authentication certificate to ensure that these are evil dragons?
Oh, he says, "I'm not in the market." All right, so as you are moving through, and I switch to the next part.
Oh, I just remembered what the cliffhanger of last episode was.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Oh yeah, I know
yeah.
too. Oh god.
As actually, I'll have that be the second one. I would like everyone to make a wisdom check.
Four.
Perception.
Okay. I'm gonna use because last time you allowed me to use my undead bounty hunter. One, because I'm always on alert and I'm always looking for. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I didn't want to roll it without you. Ooh, a natural 19.
2 natural 19s. Look at you guys.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I'm sure night-
So everyone but the commander, whose sensors have just gone
Yeah.
haywire.
I'm not using them. I didn't use my background here because I'm trying not to draw attention from all of these people.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I like it. I like it.
You know what? That's fair. That's a fair assessment there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
I
That's
turn
good.
on the whole sensor suite when I'm in a dungeon, but like here, I don't want like scanners like scanning everybody who walks by me.
Are you just gonna like walk up like, hold on, I need to scan you for a minute, and they're like, what?
Like, oh well, you got cancer, but otherwise you're good. And I clap on the shoulder and keep going.
What's cancer?
You'll find out soon.
You all hear a wagon cart coming down the road, and as you do, it appears to be some kind of like traveling menagerie, and there are a couple people, that are following it along. The children are like clapping and stuff like that, and in one of those carts is a massive beast that has 3 heads, and it's spitting lightning and stuff out of its mouth, but it's held in this cage that has like some kind of magical force field around it. And as you're looking at that, Commander, you don't notice this, but Alkelda, you see a man and woman pair kind of like make a little pincher move on the commander, and one of them bumps into him, and as that one does, the other one cuts his coin purse off of his belt. Commander, I would like you to take away...
Wait, hold on. These guys saw this happen.
Yeah. You lose 300 gold. As they start moving away in the crowd. So, what do y'all want to
I'm gonna
do?
tail them.
Okay, you don't need to move your actual token for what it's worth.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
So you're just gonna tail and you're not gonna call out or anything?
I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna like kind of like walk by Commander saying, hey, they have your purse.
Motherfucker.
He's like, that had my good lipstick in it.
I just bought it. Cost me 300 gold.
Yeah, it's a real coach, okay?
He's more girly than the actual girl here.
Okay, and then you just are kind of slipping off after them?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll follow your lead then. I feel like I'm pretty visible. So I like as she's like slinking through the crowd, I'm just kind of making my way after her.
Oh shit.
Wait for me.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, we gotta wait for this fat ass.
And as you start pursuing them, one of them comes close to that cage and shoots a look back at you as they break the lock. And with a roar, the Chimera suddenly finds itself free of its cage in an extremely crowded marketplace.
Oh,
Everyone
shit.
roll
Oh,
for
God.
initiative.
Man, these people are vicious.
I guess I'll add Roz too.
Wait, how does one roll from?
Open the combat tracker. Yep.
Of course, I roll a natural one. Thanks.
Press a little
Obama.
button.
All right. So, first up, unfortunately, is the Chimera. And it opens its mouth.
If it doesn't immediately kill these thieves, I'm going to be very upset.
And it lets loose a blast of fire into the crowd.
Jeez.
And it's going to kill instantly 9 people. Ah! As now the entire street erupts in absolute pandemonium. Arias.
Well, that doesn't happen every day.
I can
Rice
casually
will
just walk away after saying that.
Yeah, he's like, huh.
Don't give me
And then
ideas.
just turns around and walks like, hey, where are you going?
That's not my problem.
Other people that were are they like killed instantly, or is there any chance for them to be saved?
16. You know what? Fine, 11 and higher. Okay, yeah, they could be saved, but it would cost your entire action, maybe even one of your spells.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
Probably a heal spell, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Arias will look at the Chimeras just going through the crowd with its lightning breath and go rush off to the wounded, seeing that some are still moving, and attempt to draw his healing powers to save them.
Nice. Alright, so that is Arias' turn, as it's now going to pass over to the thieves, who both pull out crossbows. And we're just going to say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one at Roz. Okay, so one at Alkelda and one at Roz. Alright, so this first one is going to be at Alkelda. Oh, good grief. Are you staggered now? Not yet, huh?
No, I'm 5 under staggered though.
Wait.
Am I doing my health right? Because it's 7 plus con times 5, and my con's +2, so it's 7 plus 2 times 5, right? Did I do that right?
45.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
just being
didn't
sure
update.
I did that right.
I just realized I didn't update Roz's health. Let me check that real quick.
I say he ain't got enough for
I'm
you
like,
to not
yeah,
update
he
it.
really doesn't. Fate Weaver at level 3, right? 5 plus con times 5.
Yeah, 3.
5 plus. Good grief, Roger or Matt.
Rozer.
Gosh, he sucks. All right, he's only got 30 hit points. All right, so the second one fires
No,
at
you
him.
suck.
Yep, and Shocker hits him for a third of his hit points. Choo, 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 as they move.
Hold on. It seems like you just critted one of my allies, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and up that escalation die real quick. Yeah.
Get fucked, nerd.
All right, and they are going to attempt to escape further away. So the way we're going to say it is if they get 3 successful saves at 16 or higher, then they get away. All right, so they are attempting to press through the crowd, and there's just too many people. Alkelda.
Well, I'm gonna say this just one time, and I'm never gonna say it again. Hi, how are you?
I don't
Again,
believe
if you're watching or listening and you want to play in this, we've got spots.
And we can make more.
Yeah, we will make room.
Fuck you. I will take my bow out and I will shoot the thieves.
Okay.
Actually, well, Ava's gonna have to run up to the thieves. No, Ava will run up to the Chimera. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You mean to move Ava?
Oh,
All right.
You mean to move her?
Yep. And don't
Okay,
forget
that is
to
super.
double right click to target.
Yes, sir. And then Ava's gonna hit that Chimera. 1v1
She's
this
going for
bitch.
the big juicy.
Yeah, she is. Doesn't crit. But wait, is Chimera considered a beast? Hold on.
It is
Crits.
favorite enemy.
double damage as she scratches at this thing, and it roars in pain and turns all 3 of its heads to look down at your now very vulnerable animal.
And then I will shoot with hopefully, if I can find my sheet. Here we go. Bam. I will not shoot the thief, by the way. Just to inform you.
Well, you know, you might reroll that.
Woo!
Oh, heck. I will hopefully shoot it. You know, that's 1 higher. I will still not shoot the thief.
No, you won't. But you do graze him as it now passes to Roz. Take out
Hold
Roz.
on. No. Hold on. I apologize. So can I still use a quick action?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna give Ava magic.
Magic Fang.
Okay. So Roz gathers focus. Commander.
All right. As quick action at the beginning of his turn, the commander hits the blue dial on his suit, and it just, and then he hears the voice in his head. Accuracy module activated. As I roll a 88, which is a reroll a missed attack, and then I will make these guys' lives harder to escape by going and engaging one of them, preferably the one that Alkelda pointed out with my fucking money.
Yep. That's this one.
I get up on him. I put
Actually,
him.
technically, I think this one has your money, but it's fine.
I'll try to get to him if I can.
Sure.
So what I'd like to do is maneuver around, like they're pushing through the crowd. I just barrel into the crowd, like where they're caught up. I just run in, muscle my way in there, and I put them between the Chimera and me. Because my attacks are like, you know, I have this electric club. I'm hoping I catch the Chimera's attention and it just unleashes hell on all of us. And they take the brunt of it for me. That's
Nice.
my goal. That goal would probably work better if Alkelda wasn't clinging to one of its faces biting it right now, but
Ava, you're mixing me and Ava up.
oh, well, you're both cat
Ava
people,
earlier.
you know, you're all cats to me. Let's see, I'm gonna use my attack lash on this here boy.
Well, you're a
my
fucking
powers.
prick.
Racism for the win.
This one's actually a woman, for what it's worth.
Is she hot?
Not anymore.
Heck.
But miss.
Oh, I missed with a 19. That's scary. That's my AC. All right.
Actually,
Done.
I don't think this is adding in your magic weapon bonus. In fact, I want everyone, if you use melee weapons that are magic, you're gonna add that in, and if it's ranged, you're gonna add that in. So we're gonna count that as a hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and just manually roll the damage.
Okay, let me see. It would be.
I mean, mine's doing
8
it right.
Plus 1d6 plus 3. It doesn't. You don't add your level to damage, right? Just your strength.
Correct.
Just your strength and dex.
Yeah. Okay, so it'd be this. Oh goodness, I hit hard.
26 points of damage with your little electrified baton. You hit her and she screams in pain, and her crossbow goes clattering through the crowd. And I believe that passes us.
It's Chimera time.
Oh no. Oh no. It is going to make some attacks on Ava.
None of it sucks.
Miss,
Ooh, lucky for Ava.
hit, and with its horns, miss. Ooh, she got lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Alright, Arias, you've kind of stabilized the people as best you can. What are you gonna do?
After seeing all the people that he saved, he's going to look between the two battles that are happening and kind of think to himself, Jax's money or the Chimera? And ponders for it for a moment before just sighing and going after the Chimera. He'll point towards it and cast Doom.
The commander like sees the struggle in your eyes and like, oh look at me, I'm a good fucking guy. I gotta save the civilians. Give me my fucking money. I'm just beating a thief in the background.
All right. So you cast Doom on it. It does affect it. Let me go ahead and give it a token. I'll give it. We'll say that one. It's doomed. Affected by one of your spells. Doomed.
And then following that, he will outstretch his hands in a dominant position and attempt to cause fear.
Oh.
Oh well, how about that? That's
Well,
a scared cat.
That does it. Why does it keep doing like those apostrophes? It keeps putting that weird.
It and
Oh, yeah.
hashtag 039
Yeah.
semicolon S.
Yeah, hang on. I have to fix that. That's gonna drive me bananas. Alright, fixed it. Alright. On its next turn, target was 75 hit points or fewer. You attempt to cause this thing fear, and it doesn't work.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a beefy boy.
Yeah. Alright, and then you move up. Okay, and that's going to pass it over to the thieves, if you want to thank you. So, they both drop their... actually, this one retains its crossbow, but this one pulls out a short sword, and she looks at you and just grimaces with anger. And she swings at you once, and misses.
Yeah, turns out I have a 21 after looking at my AC.
Yep.
I forget you add your level every time, so it's just quietly going up in the background.
Okay, and she misses, but if you will notice, it says
Oh,
natural odd miss. If the next melee attack is a natural even hit, it's a
Oh,
critical
shit.
instead.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but it's cool.
And then the other one is going to fire its, just to separate a little bit, it's going to fire its crossbow at Alkelda.
Oh man,
Gosh, dude.
these boys are rolling good.
Yeah, they're bullying me. They're rolling good against me.
Yeah, they rolled crap against everyone else.
And Alkelda is now staggered. It is your turn.
Alcode, at the beginning of your turn, I also fire at you, except I fire a healing dart. So go ahead and roll a recovery
You're
plus
a
3.
fucking G.
I can be your hero, baby.
Okay.
That
Add 3 to that.
was terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well, you're
I'm
no
no longer
longer
staggered.
you're no longer staggered. Yeah.
Sorry, I bought that one at the shop
By
down
the way,
the street.
do you guys know how to add that staggered icon to your character?
Yes.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Right click the little.
Right click, you boy.
Yeah.
And then you go bam.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Then you go bam.
I'm gonna have Ava bite the Chimera or
We'll see
claw it
about that.
with its magic fang.
Magic
Hiya.
bang!
Another crit.
That's
Fuck
another.
you.
Oh,
Dab!
shit!
Let's go.
We will see about that, sir. We will.
Jeez. All right. She is going to town on this thing, but it
she
is not staggered.
Okay. Well, that's fine. And then I will shoot the thief that so kindly hit me. Because heck you, Mr. Thief.
Heck you hard.
That is the wrong damage.
Wait, why?
Oh wait, no, it's not.
No, that's right.
Who
I'll
was
say what?
rolling? Wait, who was rolling 4 something earlier?
I roll 4. I roll 3d8 plus 1d6.
That's what threw me. Okay, all right. So you hit the thief. 18 points of damage. Just arrow flies over the crowd, and he screams in pain as it is now Roz's turn. This is tough. What do you think Roz would do?
Heal me.
Probably. Roz's primary concern is making sure all of us get to the end game. If Alkelda dies to a lucky critical, that really ruins his plans.
Okay, he can't this turn because that's something where he would gain focus, so he'll do it next turn.
Makes sense to me.
He's not staggered. He's not gonna do that yet.
Does he start with focus?
No. So who would he target? He'll target this front thief. All right, so he deals
11.
That didn't add up right. Strong comparators. Sorry, let me fix that real quick. That's 1 plus charisma mod. Deal an extra. At charisma mod plus at ED plus 1. Damage. Alright, let me try that again. Let me see if that works. There it is. Alright, so, oh my gosh, there's so much damage. Boom, and boom. So this guy, as he's just rocked by Roz's power, he'll move over here to you, and that is his turn. Alright, Commander.
Alright. Well, I'll keep going after this fool. Right. Double. I did pick up some new toys while we're in town, but I don't feel like this guy's worthy of my new fun stuff. So I knocked him down, and the commander's just pushed him in. I imagine like a city thief is really not much of a melee match for him, so he's just like pushing him backwards, like swinging, chasing him. Still targeted. It did not add my magic in last time. Let's see if it does it this time. I don't
That
think it's gonna matter,
misses.
but okay. Well, in that case, I will use my accuracy module to reroll.
Oh, hang on, let me heal that then. Alright, do it.
Bam.
Ho!
Oh, there you go.
Oh boy.
That's a little bit of damage for you.
Oh
Just
my gosh, 24 points, definitely staggered. As you bash her on the shoulder, you hear and feel her shoulder just completely shatter underneath the weight of your blow. She screams in pain. And I believe that passes us to the Chimera.
yeah, I've just seen it.
I like how he doesn't pass Roger's turn for him, but he passes my turn for me.
Well,
Because I'm on top of my turns. I was just checking
I
my,
was going
my
to,
minor
then he just
actions.
clicks it.
He's
all right.
learned to
I'm
expect a little from you.
So, the Chimera
Oh.
opens its mouth, and it's going to
Oh,
breathe
God.
fire. Now, I know that I'm going to have to roll this twice and take the worst result, so here's the first one.
Oh god. Natural
So,
one. Natural one.
there's that.
Yeah, it's got a plus
Oh,
14.
yeah, keep
Thanks
the first
for
one.
that doom.
All right, so he does
Wait,
hit
did it?
you, and we'll take the damage from the first one.
Ah, heck.
As you both take 13 points. So that's going to stagger Ava. Go ahead and give her stagger.
Yeah.
And that's also how we'll do
Sure.
it. When you roll multiple times, when monsters do, I'm just going to use the damage from the first roll, even if I have to re-roll.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right, and that is its turn. Arias. Shoo.
Might as well give a nice healing pat to Ava.
Oh, thank god. What does that do?
Heal with recovery +3.
Woo. I'll go ahead and add the
Uh,
+3. There you go.
Let me. Ava's recovery.
Oh gosh.
Holy shit, Orias.
Whoa.
That is a substantial hit.
yeah.
And that
Looking at all the wounded people behind him, emboldens Arias as he swings his scythe with Righteous Fury.
and as you hit, that staggers it.
Nice.
Just a massive, massive wound to this thing. But now it's time to pass that on to the thieves.
This guy.
Pass-
If this guy hits me, it's a crit.
Pass your turn.
As
Well,
you
just don't
pass
get
your
hit.
turn, if only Charles had
the
passed your
turn
turn for
passes.
you.
As
Okay.
Nick passes his turn.
There we
go.
did.
Every-
Ooh, you know what? Evens. It evens it's Alkelda, odds it's Raz. Okay.
Oh, heck.
Shoo.
Oh,
That
wasn't.
that misses, and this one,
I really need you to miss here.
it's a natural even. Oh man, it was almost a 20.
Ah.
All right.
Oh no, that hits.
It does hit.
Which means it's a crit, right?
Well, no, it
no,
has to
if
be
it's a
natural
natural
even
even hit.
Oh, okay.
So you take that, but you're also going to take an additional 4 points of damage. So now you can apply your whatever, and the thief is going to. They're both going to try to escape. All right. So they start pushing further into the crowd. That's one of 3 successes needed. And I forgot to roll for them last turn, so let me go ahead and do that. Okay, no, just one of 3. All right,
That makes sense.
Alkelda.
Ava is going to 1v1 this Chimera. Not really.
So you definitely
You can do it by
right-
yourselves. I
right
believe
next
in
to you.
That sucks. That's important. But that's okay. Because you wanna why?
You gotta reroll.
No, I don't get a reroll. But I am gonna shoot the thief. Well, I tried to shoot
Oh
the thief. but
gosh,
Okay.
it went from an 18 to a 2.
Wait, hold on. I got points to spare. Go ahead and reroll that.
Oh, thank you. Hey, look at that.
Oh,
Not a crit though. But
if only you had rolled good initiative.
Still, boom. I mean,
well,
they're
no,
both
that only applies to Ava. No, never to me.
they're both grievously wounded, just barely standing. As you pass your turn to Roz, who is going to use... Does anyone really need it now? Well, it's a once per battle thing. So Roz is going to use Mend the Corporeal Fabric. So he's going to spend a recovery. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and Alkelda heals 18 points. And Roz now has focus. That's his turn. Alright, Commander.
Fuck him up, Commander.
Alright. I continue pursuing this fool who has my money.
I can't believe there hasn't been any natural ones.
That's true. We've had
Well,
multiple
now that
natural
you
20s
said
so
that.
far, though.
Well,
Now that,
you
yeah,
jinx
now
it,
that
don't
you said
jinx
that,
it.
and I've lost my reroll ability, I'm sure that's what will happen. So I chase this person down, and I take a swing at their now exposed back, because I don't give a shit. Come on, dice.
That was close to it.
Looks good, looks good, maybe. Oh yeah, get wrecked.
Nice. Get fucked.
As she runs around a corner and hears you in close pursuit behind her, turns around, and your weapon in slow-mo goes through the blade of her short sword, which explodes into splinters, and it crushes her head down into her body. Just and looks like she has been mostly decapitated as she
Well, she's not
falls
attractive anymore.
down dead as a doornail.
The commander will take a quick action to pick up his money.
Okay. And then passes us to the Chimera, who is...
How about catch up on my keyboard?
Oh no.
What's happening? Stop, Alkelda.
Oh, I was wiping my keyboard. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. All right.
Abe is just running rampant on the battlefield like the Macho
First
Man.
one is against Ava, and yes, I'm gonna have to roll twice.
Oh no. Okay.
All right.
And that Doom has saved you from 2 crits.
Yep.
All right. So Ava takes 10 damage, and I'll do the fiery breath last.
Okay.
The second one is gonna be against the cleric.
Did you already apply that 10 damage, Ava?
I did.
Okay.
All right. So that's 14. Oh man, this is getting real bad. All right. So the cleric takes 10 and is dazed. We'll call it that. As it headbutts you. And the last one, let's see, evens Ava, odds the cleric.
Oh, heck.
Ava. Last one.
We'll take those.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, it also now makes a fiery breath attack against you both. Again,
Oh, heck.
rolling
Roll
twice.
twice.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Nope.
Does a 24 hit both of your?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That's me at least.
So you both take 10 points of damage. As Arias, go ahead and give yourself the staggered icon, please. And that is now going to pass it on to Arias. Now, Arias, I'm actually trying to remember what the dazed condition does. 13th.
I was about to ask you that.
Oh, dadgummit. Why am I typing in Russian? Alright, dazed. -4 penalty to attack. So
Okay.
I'll just raise its I'll just raise its AC by 4 temporarily. There you go. Alright.
Well, since I'm out of healing, I am going to use the Invocation of Healing. And hopefully next turn give a chance at healing.
All right. Seems like that would have been good a couple turns ago, but better
True.
late than never.
And then, this is probably a bad idea, but I am going to point at the thieves and go and call upon for divine judgment upon all the stated enemies. And this will prompt a attack of opportunity from the Chimera.
Oh, buddy.
Oh no!
It has to roll
Alright.
twice though.
It does have to roll twice.
It rolls 4 dice. Oh, that's judgment. Okay.
That's actually gonna miss because of your -4, though.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So here's the attack. We're going for. Okay, hang on. Let me resolve this first.
Okay. Sorry, I have
Alright,
a mouthful of corn dog.
You're fine. All right, your corn dogs.
You're eating corn dogs again? Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah, Arias, go ahead and re-roll that.
I might have to go buy some corn dogs.
Nope.
You're usually meant to roll better
Wasn't meant to be.
when I do that.
Okay. Arias attempts to use this spell, and it ends up backfiring pretty badly. All right, this guy's gonna take. You know what? Screw that. He's gonna take a shot at Roz.
Rude.
Yep. Shocker. Hit. He's gonna attempt to escape as well. And he does. In fact, I'm gonna count that as 2 successes.
Damn it.
Oh heck.
Yeah. So the other thief manages
Oh,
to
there goes the running noise.
get away. All right, Alkelda.
All right, well, one
By
target
the
now.
way, Ava and Arias are both in single-digit hit points.
Yep. Quick action. I'm gonna cast Vitality on Ava, which allows her to use recovery, and then because it's 3rd level,
Okay.
she heals my Wisdom mod every turn
Okay.
of hers, until she either goes to 0 or until end of battle.
By the way, Arias, every time you cast a healing spell, you add double your level. It's not just when you use that invocation.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just always.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have been doing that, I think.
Have you? Adding an additional +6?
Was double? Oh, I thought it was just my level.
No, it's double your level.
And then I'm gonna have Ava bite it.
Alright, Ava is no longer staggered. Alright,
Yep.
go ahead, bite it. I dare you. Oh, that ain't gonna do it, son. That does not.
Oh, actually it is.
Oh, that did hit it. Wow.
Haha.
4.
Wow, that was.
And then I'll use my I'll use where she can attack twice.
Okay.
Heck you. Damn it, so close, but
Oh!
yet so far.
Rolling
doesn't
good damage
hit.
or dice. Rolling terrible
Yeah.
damage. Good attacks.
Yeah.
Yep, she's just like she's making progress, slow but steady.
Well, you know who's
Slow
also making
but
progress?
steady.
Me.
Barely though, right?
Yeah, no, 3 damage.
Are you
Hey, that's
gonna-
as much as the Ava hit.
Is anyone gonna cause that to be a reroll before I apply it? I just want to ask.
I haven't rerolled or done anything this round, right? No, I haven't. So yes,
No.
I can. I will reroll it. Have her reroll it rather.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God! This sucks.
You guys
Alright.
are really embarrassing the team here.
All right, and it's
Will you let one get away?
go ahead and pass it to Roz,
Not the one with my money.
and Roz is going to use this. Oh wait, no, dadgummit, he already has focus, right?
Yes.
No. Last turn he healed you.
Yeah,
That's
which
right.
gained him focus.
No,
Right.
spent his
Oh,
focus.
okay.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right.
No, he gains it. Yeah.
You're right. All right, so he does the. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, good grief. character that doesn't have to roll anything is just like annihilating this chimera as these sparks of holy energy are just exploding off of it.
I like that noise. Sounds like a dubstep song.
All right, Commander, you're up.
All right. Well, I can see you two are fucked up, and
Actually, like, most of the party is hurt pretty badly.
eh. Well, I also notice a very important fact, which the escalation die is 4. So, combat stimulants activated. Commander, breaks this lady's head against the wall, turns and like spins around and kind of Iron Man-esque points his offhand toward the other thief, and something pops up, and he's kind of tracking the other thief like through the crowd and debating whether or not he wants to fire a flamethrower through the crowd to kill this person.
Oh, jeez.
But he decides, like, after watching Arias and Alkelda, like, risk their lives to save all the people, he decides not to fire a flamethrower into the crowd. So he lets this person get away. But then he hears the voice, "Would you like to activate combat stimulants?" "You're fucking right, I would." He, like, turns around and just, like, running attacks and, like, leaps onto the Chimera like a madman. Just charging in. As he does, what's Arias, you look all sorts of fucked up. I don't know what's going on with you, so I'm gonna say, Ava, with me! And I'll have Ava make a, oh, actually I can't do that because these are 2 quick actions. Activating rage is a quick action. Never mind, I just hit this fucking Chimera. But first I target it.
My heart. Fuck you, bitch. You broke my heart. Oh, was that a crit?
Oh, it looks like a crit. Oh no.
It is a crit.
Oh, oh
so
no. Whoa! I break this
Why-
fucking thing back.
Wait, is that a legitimate crit too?
No,
it's
it
not.
was a 19.
Okay. All right.
It was a
So-
dirty crit.
Why? Dirty crit.
Oh,
Why?
you're a dirty crit.
Goodness gracious. Why don't you describe how you kill this thing?
Wonderful. So the commander's pissed that he doesn't get to kill the other thief. He turns around, like, sees the Chimera, like, oh shit! It's like legitimately fucking people up. The commander was so focused on his money that he did not pay attention to his team. So in an effort to like make that up, like, yeah, no, I was here the whole time, he like activates his stims, comes running in, and then activates his jet boots. He jumps about 15 feet in the air and just comes down on the middle of this thing's back and breaks its spine. Just drives it into the ground.
Okay, well,
Nice of you to jump in.
yeah.
Yeah, I killed that fucking thief too. I missed one of them though. I immediately like go back to looking for the thief who's long gone by now.
Yeah, looks like she got ahead of herself.
Is the owner of the cart here? Or did they die in a fiery conflagration of Chimera breath?
Make a save. D20.
Okay. Is this working yet, or no?
Yes, it is.
Yay!
Nope. Oh,
No.
I see.
Oh, it did it.
No. Died.
Okay. Alright, so the commander, like, he's full of these combat drugs. Like, he was expecting a more drawn-out fight. He really wasn't, like, paying a lot of attention to how much damage you guys had dumped onto the Chimera. So he's, like, jacked up looking for a fight. He spins around looking for the person who he can blame for this fight. And then, like, points his club around at the crowd and then down at a dead guy. And he's like, shit. Alright. Walk it off. He's like rolling his shoulders and just like pacing around the cage, like a tiger.
Goodness gracious.
Now Ava walks up to you, tries 1v1 you because we don't allow other big
She doesn't
cats
allow
in
other
here.
cat things.
Yeah.
You've got big
Just
tiger
me.
energy, and I'm taking you down.
Out of my Christian Minecraft server.
What? So it dies, and there is still just pandemonium in the street as people are mourning over, injured loved ones. And as you are surveying the scene, you hear someone, yeah, but alive, yeah. But at what cost? At what cost?
Not
Yes, I
200
do
gold,
hope
I'll
they
tell
have
you that.
insurance.
Yeah.
Not 200 gold.
Goodness
Sorry.
gracious. Y'all are evil.
The commander's not a nice person.
And
Yeah, we realized
you
this.
hear a man proselytizing as he comes around.
Can I ask what that word means?
He's like preaching.
Preaching.
Okay.
He's a preachy boy.
Or back off, buddy. This is my district here.
This is my corner.
Hang on, let me stop the city noises. As this man comes around the corner, and he says, "Why is the low pulse thing not playing? Come on, do the thing. Sirenscape, play." There we go. He says, "Listen to me, you children of the free city, and hear the doom that builds before your blind eyes. You and your house of gold, and you and your hovel of mud, and even you," and he points at Arias, "you and your mail of metal, you and your ship from beyond the stars," he points at the commander, "you from beyond the veil of time," he points at Raz, "and you from beyond the veil of what is natural," he points at Alkelda. "None of you are safe from the doom, from the age of worms. Oh yes, it is coming. Have you not heard the dead dragon's roar? Have you not smelled the rot festering under your very nose? Have you not dreamt of the worm that walks, bringing decay to all he touches? Fools! You are all fools! Your doom is upon you! The end is in sight, and none of you shall be spared. Decay is the future, and the future is here." And it's at that point that a couple of men nearby are like, "Oh, piss off, Eldritch! Be gone, Eldrick! Be gone! Enough with you, you raving old man!" And
I know he makes a pretty good pitch.
yeah, he says,
I'm kind of sold.
he says, "None shall deny the prophet of the golden eye!" As he is just pushed back deeper into the crowd. And again, as Arias is still dealing with the wounded, he stands up. He's got some blood and stuff on his hands, and Raz and Alkelda catch back up. Raz just kind of looks troubled and says, "Was it just me, or was he speaking directly, very specifically to us?"
Yeah, no, he definitely just threw all our secrets out in the streets here.
Oh, probably just a coincidence.
I was definitely going to choke him out, except the crowd closed in on him. What was his name? Fucking Eldrick?
Yeah, that's the guy we need to talk to.
No. I mean, yeah, we should also talk to that fucking madman, but that's not who we're here to see, right?
Isn't it?
No. His name starts with an A.
Elegoth starts with an E.
Whatever. A, E, same shit.
I.
Alright, well, let's talk to this Chad. Not even Chad. Not much of a Chad.
Yeah. But we can ask him about what that guy was talking about. He said something about he called himself the Prophet of the Golden Eye. Maybe
Oh,
that
do you
means
want to talk to
something
this madman?
No, I think he's gone. I think he was
You
just a...
Can look for him.
Crazy
wanna look
creatures
for
are
him?
a dime a dozen. I'm sure we'll see him again. Or something of the same sort.
Yeah, but like, that guy knew everything about us.
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
mad.
just luck.
But he's mad.
I
Mad
don't think
people.
that's luck at all.
Yeah. No, I mean it's not luck. It's unluck. You go
Look, it's a
crazy. You get
common
a bunch
preaching
of
technique. Point at
information.
people, yell out common insecurities, and eventually you'll get a match.
Common insecurities, huh?
Yeah, but like a 4-4-4 match?
It was
Yeah, I
just
should have used those on the lottery, I think.
cold reading the crowd, huh? All right. Commander's like looking where the guy went, like, yeah, he definitely just got lucky, right? Sure.
Yeah, totes,
Alright,
bro.
let's go talk to Elgas, I guess.
All right, yeah. If we can make it through this fucking city without getting murdered by every stupid passing creature. While the commander is coming down from his drugs, he will spend a recovery and get full hit points.
Woo!
Cause he's got those D10s, baby.
Yeah, bruh, bruh, bruh.
I'll spend a recovery on Ava if I can find out how to do that. I did it.
Good job.
Bam. That's a good number.
That's not bad.
Those are full.
Okay.
All right, we're all looking good. We'll continue the journey to Elagos.
On the
I will
Yes.
follow up
road
after
to-
making sure all the people I saved are all right, and
Oh,
offer them
yeah,
some
yeah,
holy
yeah.
water to ensure that their burns don't continue stinging at a
You're-
very decent price.
Are you supposed to drink that?
Or they're supposed to sprinkle them on themselves. Say a daily prayer every morning and night. It helps.
I'm asking is, you're supposed to drink it, or are you supposed to sprinkle it on yourself?
He just said
Either's
sprinkle it.
fine.
Oh, you could drink it too. It's multi-use.
Yeah, so you
How
can even
good
use
does
it
it
as a
taste?
suppository. Tastes
How
like
good does it
water.
taste?
Jeez.
I thought maybe it would be different because it's holy, you know.
Well, that's the secret. You know how you make holy water?
No, I don't.
Just boil the hell out of it.
Goodness gracious.
Again, we have open slots here. To
I like Arias's traveling priest background is slowly turning into traveling huckster. The more I get to know him.
I like the word huckster.
That's a fun word.
So, you continue pressing on through the city, and you start to get to the more affluent areas of it. And yeah, you get to what is called the Garden District, where this part of the city is a lot greener than other parts. And there are more guards here to the gate to this district, and while they look at you with suspicion, they don't move to bar you entry. So as you step through, you double check the address that Alestin provided you, and eventually you find yourself in front of a white stone wall surrounding a manicured yard of trimmed hedges and exotic fauna. A cobbled path flanked by a pair of pools and rearing dragon statues leads to a white marble manor house with gilded double doors and flickering golden lanterns. And somewhere off in the distance, you can hear the of peacocks.
Do we have the right zip code?
Yeah, you double check the slip of paper that Alestin gave you, and this is definitely it.
Well,
What's the zip code?
this guy's living all right. All right. The commander will walk up to the front doors and knock.
Yeah.
All right, so as you walk up to the front door, you raise your hand to knock, and the door opens. And there in front
Punch
of
him in the
you
face.
is a male elf, his large eyes completely black with no discernible white sclera or anything like that. His exceedingly long upswept ears, coming to their stereotypical points. And and he says, I bid you welcome. My name is Pollard. Master Elagos told me he was expecting you. Please come inside. And
I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is it? Pollard? How do you say it?
Pollard?
Pollard? Okay. Did you just like sit here at the door and just stare and wait for people to come, or did you like just have a sense?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're asking me. I was trying to make sense of what you were saying.
Yeah.
He says, my master is a man of great knowledge. He told me at this time, and he looks down at a pocket watch, at precisely this time, at 8:01 in the morning, the 26th day of the first month, 595th year, to come open the door. And alas, here you are.
Under
Please,
specific-
there
Oh, well,
are
thank you.
refreshments waiting for you in the solar.
Well, you have excellent time management skills.
Yeah. Honestly, this guy fucking nailed time. This guy.
But I ask, are your eyes all right there? If there's anything I can do, I'm sure I can help.
Yes. It seems you have not been around those of elven blood very much, for this is common among our people, to have eyes of one solid color, black being the most common.
Well, good thing it's not creepy or anything.
He, like, gives off the barest little smirk. It's a little... Actually, you know what? Make a wisdom test to see if you can read if he's irritated or if he just has no
He's
sense of
100%.
humor.
Actually, I don't know. He could just have no sense of humor. He sounds
Do I-
boring.
Yeah, I got no background for this. Here we go. Turns out Commander's not real good at social situations.
Yeah, so you're just kind of oblivious to it. Like, you don't even care if he thought it was funny or whatnot.
Yeah, I say these things for my amusement, not yours.
Same
Now
for
you
the
broke his
cleric.
bluff.
You're not sure. So he leads you inside. And you can hear some. That is the wrong music. Nope. He leads you into the solar where there's a nice little fire burning. And he says, please have a seat, and Master Elagos will be out post haste. And he closes these huge double doors, leaving you in the solar alone. Now, I'd like to go to Alkelda and give me one thing that demonstrates the opulence that this guy lives in. Either it's something that proves how rich he is, or some kind of curio that explains how thirsty for knowledge this guy is. So what's one thing in here that fits that bill?
Above the fireplace, there's like a really elegant painting. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is like extremely well made, extremely like even has like a golden frame on it. And it depicts a like just a like a river, like just a beautiful, nice river and like a garden. And it's a really well made painting, and like it's even signed by a really famous author, named fuck, um, let me think of a good name here. Named Friedrich Klinger.
Friedrich
name.
Klinger.
Yep.
Okay.
Famous artist.
All right. What about you, Arias? Is Alkelda's looking at this huge, immaculately commissioned painting? What's something in here that tells you how much this guy
Close
loves
by
knowledge?
the pantry, there's this not too large golden dish, and you'll see servers like placing all kinds of hors d'oeuvres upon it, and like a sandwich and whatnot. And then you'll hear a bell ring in the distance, and the plate will just disappear with all its contents upon it, and then it will reappear like 10 seconds later with all the contents off of it.
Okay.
he's got magic food delivery.
All right, and Commander Jackson.
So one of the things he has, and it's probably not something he leaves out a lot, but he's got on one of his little study tables a full diagram and autopsy report of a dragon, which is probably slightly illegal to have, but he can't help himself because he needs to know how the inside of dragons works.
Okay, so now you get to tell me one surprising thing you didn't know about how the insides of dragons work.
All right. So the commander wanders over. He's like, He's actually like starts scanning it into his gauntlet as he just takes in various information to add to Wiki stupid planet that I don't know what the name of this planet's called. I'm sure people have told me, I just haven't put it in my brain.
Oh gosh.
But where Dragonfire comes from is actually a condensed crystal, much like the crystal that the commander bought earlier, his dragon crystals that he bought from the greatest blacksmith ever. But it is a crystal of condensed elemental magic that forms near a dragon's heart, and that is where they get their elemental abilities from.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. All right, yeah. So as you're looking at that, you hear the doors open, and a man clears his throat. And as you turn around, you see Elagos, and he says, "I'm glad to see that you're all making yourselves at home." And with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a 5-minute break, just to use the restroom, grab a drink or whatever. So if you're watching along, you won't have to wait long, and we'll be back to hear from Elagos the Wise. Okay, guys. did I miss? What
Nothing.
did I miss?
Nothing.
Hey, Charles, what did one hat say to the other hat?
Now, just so you know, we're live before you say this.
Okay, awesome. What did one hat say to the other hat?
What?
You stay here, I'll go on ahead.
Yep. Yep.
All
I
right,
told
welcome
you.
back. This is a standard we've set.
Yep.
All right,
You're welcome.
so Elagos is a middle-aged man. He's wearing an open red robe with what appears to be a silver breastplate underneath it. His eyes are sharp wells of deep gray accented with specks of red. And his hair, also red like the setting sun, shows the first signs of receding. And he says, I trust that my manservant Pollard sought your needs.
Yeah, no, he's great.
Was sufficient.
Seems like
He
he needs to get a sense of humor.
he grabs a seat beside you, or across from you, and crosses one leg over the other, and just looks at
Oh,
you
this guy's
for
a
second
douchebag.
and says, so it seems that my old friend Alustin told me that you wish to speak to me. How can I be of assistance?
Well, thing is, we're trying to find a way to come to the house of whoever's behind this whole what the fucking street preacher call it, the Age of Worms. He said a bunch of stuff. But basically, the worm apocalypse, we're trying to stop it. And Alustin thought you might have some ideas of who we could talk to or where we should go to just have a pleasant and very short conversation with the people who are making that happen.
The conversation can get quite loud, though.
Right, Age of Worms. Is there any other information you would wish to parlay to
Oh.
me?
Yeah, who the-
No, there's a bunch of stuff. So the things that we've run into, I just thought you would actually know about this already. But things we've run into is we ran into a cult with the three dark gods. They were calling themselves the Ebony Triumvirate, something like that. I don't think Triumvirate was the right word, but it was
It's
a
the
three
Ebon Triad.
triad. Yeah. I knew there was a tri something in there.
Because there's
They
three of them.
were underneath the town. They had a little shrine set up, one to each, all three of them, and then they summoned a little godling, this aspect or avatar, whatever. We shot it until it stopped moving, and then it got back up, and we killed it again. But now we think it's dead for real this time.
It stopped moving for a lot longer.
I gave him the rundown of what happened in the guard post with the lizard folk and the corrupted eggs.
Okay.
So it seems like whatever it is pretty widespread, and we're trying to get ahead of it before, it gets too widespread. Also, we just got yelled at by a crazy man in the street who called himself the Prophet of the Golden Eye, and he seemed like he was connected too. So if that rings a bell with you, that might be a thing.
Ah, yes, you must mean Eldrick.
Yeah.
He is known to espouse conspiracy theories around town. I would not put too much stock in the words that fall from his face.
Does he believe in that Bush to 9/11?
Goodness gracious, he says.
Everyone knows that the Bushes had no venom.
Yeah. So he as you're speaking, he's sitting there with his arms crossed, like his elbow in one hand, and 2 fingers raised to his lips in a pensive gesture. And when you finish, he sits there for just a moment longer, clearly in thought, and then says, "Well, although not my area of expertise, I do know a bit of what you speak, and I'm greatly disturbed. I will look into this matter, but it will take me some time. There are many books to consult, and most are kept in the great library. I should be able to gather the information you seek within the week. While you wait, might I recommend that you stay at the Crooked House in the Foreign Quarter? It's an excellent inn, and the keeper and I are old friends. Mention my name, and he's sure to give you a discount on rooms. I shall contact you there when I've found the knowledge you seek. Until then, I suggest you enjoy the comforts that Axis has to offer."
Yeah, all right. That sounds good.
Okay, and he gets up, and without really another word, he just kind of walks out of the room. And moments after he leaves, Pollard comes back in and says, "May I show you to the door?"
Yeah, yeah. And if you could give us directions to the what do you say, the Crooked Path,
House.
the Crooked House. That'd be
Literally
great.
just said it moments ago.
What? I have no sleep. You give me a break, you son of a bitch.
Are you a Reddit? Are you a subreddit now?
Yeah. Give me a
Good
break, you
subreddit.
son of a bitch.
Give me a
Yeah.
break. Give me a break. Alright, so.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Jeez.
Stuck in my
As,
head.
I guess I need to put some tokens on here so y'all can see what's up.
This guy's up.
Alright, there. Oh, let me move you. You know what? I'm just going to give global illumination so you can all see. No token vision. Global illumination. There we go. So you should be able to see everything. Alright, so the Foreign Quarter, as you move down there, is, well, it's definitely not the nice part of town. It's diverse and busy, packed with shops from dozens of nations and numerous inns, but also it just has like a rough feel to it. It doesn't take long before you find the Crooked House. Now, this place has seen better days. Parts of its foundation have failed, resulting in a building that is very out of sorts. It has very few right angles, and none of the floors are level. However, the place has a charm not seen in many of the other buildings in the district, as now I set up the friendly tavern, Sirenscape. Inside, Tarkin, who is a gnome, is behind the bar, kind of running things. Here, I'll even put y'all way up in there. Okay. And let me catch up on that. There we go. All right. And as you come in, he manages to shoot you a smile and motions to a table off to the side. And this place is pretty busy, especially since there appears to be a couple of bards in the corner. You can hear him plucking away at a couple of their instruments. In fact, let me turn up their music just a little bit. That's too loud.
Da-da-dan!
Too loud. So as you sit down and you order some drinks, Tarkin is busy serving up a meal, and he comes over and says, "Are you interested in joining in the meal?"
Naturally.
Yeah. We're gonna need some rooms too. We're waiting for Elagos to do some research for us. He said come stay with you.
Oh, you're friends of Elagos?
Yeah.
Well, I think I've
Wouldn't say
got...
friends.
Oh, right, yep. He is a kind of unapproachable man from time to time, I will admit. Well, you know what? I think I do have a couple rooms just for you. It's only 1 gold a night.
Alright, yeah, we can swing that. We need them for about a week.
Alright, we can do that. So he sets you up with a couple of rooms, and he brings over some platters of smoked pork and soft cheese, as well as refilling your tankards of stout. So I guess the question is, why don't y'all describe some kind of unusual patron that is in here? We'll start with Alkelda first.
Oh heck. So you see an elven man sitting in the back. Ow. But he's looks kind of normal, has some weird wizard robes, until you realize he has a skeleton cat that's just walking around. Just a skeletal
like a cat
cat.
that's a skeleton?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's just kind of sitting there, and it looks kind of normal. It looks like he's just reading a book, and then his skeletal cat just jumps on his leg, and he pets it like it's normal. No big deal.
Creepy. If I remembered back to the days where we had a skeleton traveling with us, I would commiserate with that man.
You would what?
I'd commiserate. I'd be sad with him. Because the skeleton
Oh,
cat's a curse.
Why are skeleton cats cursed?
I don't know. Ask fucking Ross. Not that I remember any of this happening.
Okay. What about you, Arias?
In the corner, there's a sketchy-looking man just laughing to himself, calling out if anyone wants to play the knife game. And then you can see him just rapidly moving his hand that has a knife over his finger. And upon closer inspection, you see that he only has one finger, which is why he's so good at it.
Oh. Okay.
That's too good.
All right, and Commander Jackson.
Alright. There's a guy, and you always see him out of the corner of your eye, and he's just like a dark figure with red eyes. So it's always like it's like the Mothman. You just like see this figure out of the corner of your eye, and you like look, but he's not there anymore. But he's always at a different table with different people. He's just like a weird apparition, but other people are like interacting with him, so he's really there. He's not like you losing your mind. It's just every time you look directly at him, he's not there.
Weird. Okay.
Mothman, you're a man. That's a moth. I said Mothman. You're a moth. That's a man. I said Mothman.
Get out.
Your pretty wings are so soft when you hit against the lampshade. Okay.
I hate you. And Nick, you should know better than to egg him on. All right,
Come on!
Come on.
Don't encourage the game.
All right. So you spend the next couple of days in town. Well, what are you doing? How are y'all spending this time in town?
Who do you want to go first?
I'll go. I know what I do. So the commander has been contacted several times by people who are associated with the priestess. He does not personally know who the fuck the priestess is, other than like she's one of the major players in the world. So he spends a lot of this time like going to the temple of the priestess and talking with some of her people, which is actually not helpful at all, uh, because most of the people who are associated with the priestess are religious, uh, and the commander has no truck with religion. He does see things that make him keep coming back, though, like the temple itself has technological workings. Like it has working electrical lights. It is the only building in the city with electric lights. Uh, so he spends a lot of time like quizzing like religious acolytes who are just like, it is the power of the priestess. No, it's fucking electricity is what it is, and you know it, you little shit. Now tell me where you're getting your power from. All power derives from the priestess. God damn it. So that's how he spends his time, haranguing religious people.
Okay. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. Let's get a couple tavern patrons in here. All right. Anyone else have an idea of how you're spending time?
Yeah. I have old friends here.
You do.
My old hunting buddies. I'm gonna go visit them, see how they're doing.
All right. So you spend some time meeting with your old buddies. All
I
right.
100% drink them under the table, though.
Well, we shall see about that. I'm sure you do.
Roll for it. D20.
Yeah, roll for it. I dare you.
Constitution.
Beat my 9.
Beat your 9. All right.
Well, I don't know.
We
I'll
tied!
try.
Roll again.
Oh, we gotta re-roll.
How about everyone just get drunk and can't
Yeah, I was
remember
gonna
who
say.
wins?
I feel like it's less that
Nope,
we
beat
all
by 17.
drank a lot. It's
Yes!
that they both got drunk
Oh,
on
I
2
didn't mean to
and
roll
fell
twice.
unconscious.
Yeah, so you do drink them under the table. And what about you, Arias? What are you doing during this time?
Right, so we'll head over to the poor section of town to provide some charity by spreading coin to the poorest people, namely in the red light districts.
So you go see Halls and call it charity, is that?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. All right. I mean, technically true.
Okay. So, sorry, let me get this queued up.
Queued up.
Cue it up.
It's late one evening, and there are some people sleeping in the common room. In fact, we're all just, for argument's sake, let's say y'all are somewhere upstairs. Maybe the commander has this room, Arias has this room, Alkelda and Ava have this one over here, and Roz has this one. As we see a figure, can you see this token? The little thief token?
Yeah.
Okay. As it comes in, and moves over here down behind the bar, and it kneels down. You can't really see it. It's just like a dark shape. And as it rises up, Alkelda begins to move through the common room.
Oh.
And coming upon Tarkin as he's coming out from one of these rooms cleaning up, he stops and looks up at Alkelda in surprise and is like, Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need? And then the blade of a dagger flashes, brilliant silver, and then with a terrible punching sound, the hand pulls back and it's covered in Tarkin's blood. And um, as Tarkin screams and dives behind the bar, other people start waking up, and you all hear commotion downstairs as this figure runs upstairs.
Huh.
Lay off. People are trying to sleep.
Well, I want to go check on Tarkin and make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete the walls and stuff so you can move your tokens freely.
Yeah, the commander kind of wakes up, hears something downstairs, hears somebody screaming. All right, here we go. And he'll head out in the hallway and start. Oh, I could have just goes through walls.
I
I'm
suppose
already-
sounds like an injury.
I'm already down here at this point. I'm just gonna go over to Tarkin and make sure he's okay.
So as Alkelda comes down the stairs, we'll probably have the rest of the party making their way in
Downtown.
front of her. Yeah. Making my way downtown, walking.
It just takes
I
one
need
word
you.
to get you going.
Yeah, I need very little excuse to start singing. And as Alkelda comes down, you see a pool of blood right about here that goes up over the bar and onto the other side. And as you come down, several of the patrons point accusatory fingers at Alkelda and say, "That's the one! She's the one that attacked Tarkin!" And no sooner do... Oh, daggone, stop. No sooner do they say that than a couple of town's guards come inside, dressed in their guard armor, wielding weapons, as Alkelda is now kind of in the main area. We're gonna put all the party kind of in the main area. Arias is not table dancing. And they're all like pointing accusatory fingers at her and say, "Yeah, she's the one! She's the one that killed him!" And the guards all look at you as you hear from the other side of the bar, I'm not dead yet."
I didn't kill anybody, and I'm gonna like kind of like leap over the bar, try to help him if I can.
As you
She's trying to
start-
finish him off.
Yeah, as you do that, that is what they cry out. And the guards, one who's already come to
Aw,
check
hell.
on him, you start to move towards, and they're like, "Don't move."
Now, I'm a cleric. I'll go see if he's all right.
I'll ask you all to stay out of this. It brings me no such pleasure to talk to a man of the cloth in such a way, but... Yeah, she's with them! They must be... It's a coup! They're trying to overtake the Crooked House!
Now, why would we do that?
D, this is hardly worth the bother. Have you seen this place?
Oh, jeez.
No offense there.
He's bleeding to death behind the counter.
Uh,
We're making fun of his bar.
I'm just gonna have my hands raised up, so like they know that I'm not going for anything.
Yeah, I don't know that Alkelda didn't do this because she was down the stairs before I got out of my room. So I'm just like looking at her.
Oh, you don't even believe? Oh my fucking god!
Now I can vouch that all of us was peacefully upstairs after a very, very long night of all sorts of business.
Right, we've seen it! She came down here, she stabbed him, and then ran back upstairs.
Somebody else stabbed him.
Right.
Yeah, so there's no way Alkella could come down here and then go all the way back up in that quickly.
Someone
seen
that
it.
looks just like her. I would swear on my dead mum's grave That is the woman that I saw that did stab Tarkin in the gut.
I would swear on my dead parents' grave as well that I was upstairs sleeping.
One of the other patrons makes like a holy symbol.
Now, no one
over
should
his
swear
head,
at their
like-
dead parents here.
Yeah.
Let's try to come to a nice conclusion.
What do you mean conclude? She's a murderer! And, like, slowly, the guards are attempting to close the distance on you just a bit.
All right. The commander steps forward. Like as they step forward, he walks up to stand next to Alkelda. He's like, "If I could, let me just provide an alternate means of explanation of what's happened here." And he reaches up, and Alkelda, you can like hear him muttering like, "You better fucking work, you fucking thing. If this doesn't work right now, I'm gonna look real fucking stupid." And he reaches up to one of the buttons on his suit, and he takes it, and he slides 2 fingers down, and then he makes an intelligence check that he hopes hits a 15, or he's gonna look like a real dummy. Come on, 15. Oh yeah, nailed it. He says, "Now I know some of you might not have heard of this, but this is a world where magic exists." And as he says this, his suit, he slides down his fingers on the suit, and the suit, like, Transformer style, is just like, whoop, whoop, scans blue line the guard in front of him, and he turns into that guard. Using, and
Okay.
he's essentially using the disguise self spell.
Oh, okay. And he turns into the guard, you said.
Yeah. He says, he continues like, he doesn't stop. He's just like, "Now I know it's really hard to disguise yourself as somebody else and fool people, but in a world where, now hear me out, magic exists. Imagine, if you will, somebody using magic to make themselves look like somebody. I know it's hard to picture in your mind. What?
How patronizing he is.
If you can, just stay with me. Perhaps this is a setup. We do have enemies in the city."
By God, you are a wizard.
Don't ever say that again.
He's a witch! Burn him!
You're all
it
a
goes,
wizard,
it
Harry.
goes so bad. It like, he's a witch.
You're a wizard, Harry.
As you say that, a bottle comes sailing through
You
the
better
air
fucking not.
from somewhere in the crowd. And as that happens, the dam breaks, and we are
Oh, fuck.
now in combat.
Charles, I will murder this whole inn.
Well, that will certainly be interesting, won't it?
God damn it. This fucking rabble. Oh.
Please roll for initiative.
I'm thinking about it. Oh, okay. I already popped it out. It just wasn't. It didn't go where I thought it was going to
Maxwell
go.
kind of raises his hands and go, "I just want to make it known that I'm not part of this group. I'll just head back upstairs if you do not mind."
I just want to make it known that I own a
still need you to
flamethrower, you
roll
fucking
initiative,
idiots.
Nick. All right.
I'm going to burn this tavern down.
So, Alkelda, it's clear that these people are turning against y'all.
You know, this isn't the first time. So, I don't want to kill anybody.
If I get hit in the head with a bottle, I'm killing everyone.
Can I like hold action till someone like steps up on me and I duck them?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Be a little.
I'm gonna have-
Why be a little bitch?
I'm gonna have Ava be defensive as well.
Okay. This angry tavern patron steps up.
Roz, why were you alone?
And pulls out a short sword.
What the fuck?
Oh
These
man.
guys- They're trying to murder us.
All right. So, oh, goodness gracious. So, Roz takes enough where the sword explodes through his body, and Roz falls to the ground, dying.
What the fuck?
Alright, and it's the end of Roz's turn. He's going to attempt a death save,
Oh, that's good.
and he
He gets a
fails.
+1. Does that help?
It does not. Alright, Commander.
First off, I would like to make a check to see who threw that bottle.
It
I
came,
feel like that was. I feel like that's my target
it
because
came
there's.
from one of those three.
All right.
But now everyone in here is hostile, just to be
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, but there's clearly, or possibly not clearly, one of two options. Alkelda's a murderer, and/or there's a shape changer in here who's trying to get the bar to turn against us. That person would be really smart to go into the crowd and then huck a bottle at me to get everyone started. Can I make a perception check to figure out which of those three it was?
Sure.
All right, I will.
This
I
will
will
be
take
wisdom.
that as my swift action. Yeah, that's what I want to roll there. That was almost. Oh, that was actually good though.
Who's this guy?
Okay, so it was the guy that just killed Alkelda. Oh, that makes
Yes.
perfect sense actually, because or Roz rather. Okay. Damn, I almost bought a consumable that dispels magic too, but I didn't. So the commander like sees Alkelda and Ava kind of like back up against the bar. His energy shield flicks out and blocks the bottle. And he's like, "You stupid fuckers don't know what you." And then just Roz gets murdered. He's like, "Oh, all right then." And as promised, I fire a flamethrower at this guy.
Oh shit.
I jump up on this table. I'm like, "You do not know who you are fucking with." And then I fire a flamethrower down
Don't
into the
forget
crowd.
target.
I will target him.
Does this target multiple?
No.
Okay.
It's just a flavor flamethrower.
Okay.
Flavor of flavor.
I wish. So flavorful.
Barbecue.
Tastes like barbecue. Yep.
It's Flavor Drakes.
Alright, it's gonna be +9.
Well, way to suck.
Lame. Okay.
What is
If
it
it
against?
misses, nothing happens. If it hits, it does 2d6 and ongoing fire
What
damage.
is it against?
Oh, good question. Let me look.
Is this an item that you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the consumable list that you gave us.
Oh, neat. Okay.
It is against physical defense.
Misses.
Okay.
Okay. And I think that's going to pass us to the cleric.
Arise is going to run over to Roz, use his hand to offer him the best healing that he can on short notice. So that's a quick action for a heal.
Okay. So Roz will pull that healing. Okay.
Then is there a way to like throw Roz over my shoulder and like try to keep him safe?
Yeah, I'd let you pick him up, but I also think that's going to provoke an opportunity attack.
I'll take the opportunity attack.
Alright, is this guy... Oh, sweet glory. His sword misses, and it actually, like, hits this guy, and, like, cuts his throat as he... and falls down, drowning in his own blood.
So what happens? He goes, "He's the murderer! Look, he just killed someone."
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, that passes us into round 2. It is now Alkelda's turn.
Yeah.
Alkelda the murderer.
Yep. totally me.
It's a real shame.
Well, yeah, no. Well, I'm gonna take out my bow, right? Well, Ava's actually gonna go. Ava's like, fuck this guy. You fuck with my friends, fuck around and find out. I don't know where I'm going with this, I'm sorry. But yeet. Oh, that's a crit because she goes before him
Oh boy.
for 6 damage. Ooh.
Rolling in the deep. Alright, so Ava jumps up, and as she scratches this guy, he's like, "See, she's trying to kill us again! Ow!"
God damn it! You swung swords at my friend, you jackass. And I'm gonna shoot him with a bow.
Okay. Shoo.
Bam. Oh heck. Never mind. I'm not gonna shoot him
Oh
with a bow.
boy.
Go ahead and re-roll that.
Oh, thank God.
Wait. Hang on. How?
Oh.
You don't have any command points.
I have 2. I always start with 2.
Okay. Alright. Boom. Takes an arrow right to the torso. Is not staggered, though.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he's
this guy's a
he's
boss
a
fight.
yeah, he's a shape changer or something. He's no normal dude.
It's not normal, dude.
Alright.
I don't like all those targeting reticles showing up.
Gosh. Alright. So you find your vision like blurring.
Oh shit! This is the red-eyed guy from the fucking tavern that none of us could see.
Gosh, and he attempts to get away. Roz spends his turn healing. Alright, Commander.
All right. So, I imagine also the other tavern people are like hitting around us, just much less effectually.
Yeah, I mean, they're essentially doing
They're-
nothing.
they're-
You know what?
yeah,
Actually,
They're
hang
peasants, so.
on. Hang on. These guards are going to attempt
Oh yeah.
to
I
subdue
guess that's fair.
Alkelda.
We do look like psychopaths right now.
In fact, I know it's going to say knife or bottle, but that's not really what they're doing. All right, miss, and the other one's going to hit at you as well. Yeah, and they miss you. All right, Commander.
All right. So as this guy casts magic out at us, the commander like points like, "You see, this guy's obviously a wizard, right? He's the fucking problem." And then I will. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna hit him. I'm considering going into rage. I'm fucking pissed. No, we'll just hit him in the face. I gotta not use my macro because it's outdated. Bam.
Oh boy.
Oh.
That misses.
Alright, and I will do this because I forgot to do it earlier. Hopefully I don't roll an 80. Fuck! Oh no, 80's good. Okay.
He is
80 means I can
staggered.
re-roll a missed attack. I forgot to do it before my turn, so I activated at the end of my turn.
So are
and
you
that is-
re-rolling it?
If you'll allow me to, yes. Okay. We're just minus 3 damage if I hit.
No, it's fine. I gave him the 3 back.
Okay, very good. Suck it, Trebek. Ugh, gross.
Did you say Trebek? Like Alex
Yeah.
Trebek?
Yes.
All right.
He's a good man.
So that is a miss, and it now passes to the cleric's turn.
Turn to Raz and go, you take care of yourself there? If you will excuse me there, Ava.
That, oh no, because he's engaged. Okay, very well.
You should really stop stabbing people there. It's not very healthy.
Well, we should really stop rolling natural ones. It's not very healthy.
It's not healthy for us.
As you move to attack this guy, one of the other tavern patrons gets in your way at the last second and you accidentally kill him.
Oh shit. Was that an one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Now we really look like assholes. Okay.
All right. Is that your turn, Arias?
Yeah.
Okay.
You look like assholes. I am actually an asshole. I will kill these
Alkelda.
peasants.
Can people
Hi,
stop
how are
tripping
you?
on my unsharp objects?
Okay.
Two
So,
peasants have died by
I know, it's like
accidental misses.
Tucker and Dale versus evil in here. Hello, officer. We have just
Throwing
had a
themselves to their deaths.
we have had a doozy of a day. Here we are, minding our own business, when these college kids come running up and killing themselves on our property.
I love this. I love that movie.
This one jumped headfirst into a wood chipper. Hey, college kids, we got your friend.
I'm gonna claw. Ava's gonna claw the spooky guy
Ooh, that hits.
with 6 damage. And then tell me if I can do this,
No,
because you're asking for
no,
Okay.
what?
So if this guy is some kind of shape change or some kind of different thing, if I spend my icon point, can I kind of make
Oh,
his
shit.
facade like flicker or disappear or something like that?
I forgot about fucking icons.
Ooh. So you want
You
to
said-
interrupt?
You said be creative.
Do you,
Okay.
do you have
no,
a
no, no.
point with the druid
do.
right now?
I have the point with the Emperor.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do this. You'll make an attack roll. If you
Mhm.
hit, you can spend your 5-point icon.
Okay.
It won't deal damage.
Well,
Nor will it hit.
nor will it hit. So
Does
we'll
anyone
wait
allow
until next
him
round.
to
see.
reroll?
No, I can't get any. I have to hit to get more command points. Unfortunately.
So that, I hate to say it, but that uses your command point.
Okay.
Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But it's also not going to deal miss damage.
Okay.
All right. As you go ahead and pass it on, we're going to take a couple of regular attacks against you guys from now. These are attempts to just pin you down. All right. So that guy pins you. And we'll just call it. We'll call it a minus. Yeah, we'll just treat it as dazed. All right. So you'll take a -4 as you are now grappled. The other guy is going to attempt to knock you unconscious,
Oh heck,
and he doesn't.
I'm a strong girl.
And this
You can't touch
guy,
me.
he's gonna attack Ava because
Whoa.
Rude.
That's uncalled for.
woo. So she takes that and that.
22. Holy shoot.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, this guy's an assassin.
She is staggered, so go ahead and give her that. I don't think it's gonna
Yep.
matter though, because he's gonna attack her again. And
Well, not if he misses.
Aha! It does matter.
Fucking
Ha
pansy.
ha! And he is going to attempt to disengage, and he fails miserably.
Yeah.
All right, Roz is just out this battle. In fact, I'm gonna remove him. All right, Commander.
Roger
alright.
looks like a smart cucumber.
I don't know what that means. First thing we're going to do is try outmaneuver to get some command points without attacking. Yeah, alright, we got one.
Just so you know, that was a 17 you could have used to hit the guy.
I know! Shut up.
Yeah, but he's gonna roll a natural 20 now.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah,
Oh!
yeah, no problem. Get fucking wrecked. Ooh, that's good damage, too. Decent damage.
All right. So here's
2 command points.
what happens. As this guy dies, he falls down and his body changes and turns into this gray thing.
Holy shit, it's an alien. It's from Mars.
Yeah, the commander, like, swings hits the thing. Like as soon as it starts changing shape, he grabs it and like lifts it up for people to see. He's like, look, it's a fucking shape changer. This is exactly what I just told you, stupid asses. And then I look at the guy who's like swinging a bottle at me. I'm like, is this the life you want to live? The last seconds of your life with that bottle.
He says,
I'm like shaking this alien at him.
Ra's injured. He's just gonna go upstairs.
He just
He's like,
creeps
fuck
away.
this.
Yeah, he's hurt. Yeah, so the guards look at you, and they're like, well, and they like Alkelda is like, get off of me, like pushes him off, and Tarkin is standing up with the help of that other city watchman, and he says, well, I don't rightly understand it. Look, I'm terribly sorry, but she is definitely the one that stabbed me.
Yeah, point of note, I hold up the blade that this thing was using. Say, did the knife she stabbed you with look like this?
Well, maybe. Most of it was in my body.
Yeah. Did it look like a longbow, though? I pointed out Kelda.
Goodness gracious. Well, no, I know the difference between a knife and a bow and arrow.
Alright, well, that's good. Good that my archer didn't stab you to death. Also, point of note, I like hold my finger up to the guards. This guy one-shotted another one of my party members. Obviously incredibly dangerous swordsman. You might
Indeed.
note that I don't have any dangerous swordsmen in my party. I like point at the scythe and the club and the bow.
Indeed. You can also notice that this man also stabbed these two other people over here.
Yeah, he was a crazy killer. Definitely not one of us did that.
I don't know, the way you said that for a second, that last part, it sounded like we're trying to hide it.
No, we are. Arise definitely accidentally killed one of those people.
Yeah. In
Oh,
fact,
yeah, I
was just
forgot about that
reading-
part.
I was just reading the part that deals with that. We'll get to that in a minute. So, the guardsmen look to one another and then back at you and say, well, it does appear that there was some kind of shape changer that was possibly to blame. Either way, we're gonna need you, ma'am, to come down to the garrison to answer some questions. And you, and they all turn at Arias. As we see Arias is looking down at this dead body, just a look of horror on his face, is this completely innocent person who was socially manipulated, given the circumstances, lies on the ground looking up at you, dead and unseeing. As you feel the hands of the guardsmen wrap around you and start to drag you off toward the garrison, as they push past Alkelda following behind them under her own power, one of them comes over to you, Commander, and says, you can come down if you want, but your friend's gonna have to be held, at least for a while. He did murder that man.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Just,
obviously self-defense, but
yeah, totes,
I get it.
bruh.
Yeah, I'll calm down.
Yes, I do swear that he fell on my sword. I didn't have anything to do with it, but
Threw
I'll
himself
go
right into
along.
it. It's very.
Oh, they are already carrying you away, Arias. Well,
I deserve this.
I say carrying. They're like leading you away.
I would say they
Commander,
can't carry him.
They truss you up like a pig and carry you away.
As they start to leave, you look down at the body, and you see that there's a little pouch tied around its waist.
I was gonna say I definitely want to check the body before I leave.
Yeah, as you pull the pouch free, and you kind of cast a sideways glance at Tarkin, he says, "Hey, take whatever you want off. Wow, his accent is all over the place tonight. He says, "Hey, take whatever you want off the body. Just I guess thank you for saving me. You and your friends, even the one who is your other friend okay? The one who got hurt?" He like points upwards, indicating Roz.
Oh yeah, he's just a baby.
Um, as you start,
I will go check on him afterwards, but
Okay.
first things first, I go through this.
You open the pouch, and inside is a strangely crooked key attached to a small keychain. And the head of the key bears a unique design of a ship being pulled underwater by a huge octopus. I would like you to make an intelligence check.
An octopussy.
I am smart. I
We'll
don't
see
have.
about that.
Oh,
Don't have
Matt,
any
someone
rolls,
called
but-
you out for your language in the chat. They were like, "Ooh, Matt said a bad word."
Got him.
Aw, heck.
That's funny. I say bad words all the time.
Who
but
called me out?
the commander's the worst. 15.
Wait,
How you
who
feel
called
about
me
that?
out?
So
Wait, who called
you-
me out?
I don't know. Big and it's like a German sounding
Oh,
name.
Big Ugandan Chung?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my friend.
Okay. You remember seeing this place in town, down in the river quarter? This design, you've noticed it over the past few days. It's over several old warehouses in that area. Although most of them are in extremely ill repair, several of them haven't been knocked down and replaced by newer buildings.
Interesting. Oh, now I know where we're going when I get you fools out of prison.
Prison arc.
Oh no, not again.
And also, before you leave, Tarkin says, "Hey, look, if it really was shape changers or doppelgangers or whatever, I'm sorry that it went down like this." And you just kind of laugh at the guy who was the victim apologizing to you, and he says, "Look, I'm gonna give you and your friends the benefit of the doubt, and I'll say you can stay here for free for a month."
That's all right of you, and I appreciate it. And just between you and me, we're hunting a cult, so this is why all this happened. They're fighting back. But the good news is, and I just fire a fucking dart into his chest.
Oh,
And like immediately, like it is a healing dart, so it's much less violent than it seemed at first glance. I like to like shoot it, and like the blood around his wound begins to congeal and heal up, and I pop the dart out. Good news is, if we're hanging around here for a month, then you should be relatively safe. We won't let anything bad happen to you, as long as we can help it. I was just gonna leave it at that, but then I remember the man died under a watch, so
okay.
and then I will kind of clap him on the shoulder and head upstairs and go see about Roz.
All right. Now, as the commander does that, Arias, as you're being carried off to the main garrison, I want to know, like, what's going through your head right now?
Rice is thinking, that guy just really wasn't a bad place there. He really didn't intend to do that. In fact, he was thinking of non-lethally subjugating the guy when this guy just tripped on his scythe. But then he's like, "Oh dear, not to prison again. After all the good things I have done, this is going against my social credit."
Your social credit. Goodness gracious.
Been working on his karma debt for so long.
Okay, and what about Alkelda? Matthew? Hello? Can y'all hear me?
I can.
I can hear you. Matt,
He is
Matt just don't want
muted.
to talk.
He is muted. Okay.
Oh, he's just
So
talking into his mute.
we don't care about Alkelda, apparently.
It's fair.
All right.
Then.
So yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll allow it.
It's about time we all admitted it.
Right. So as you head upstairs, you find Roz kind of catching his breath or whatever, and he just like kind of looks at you as you walk up to him.
Like, hey there. Isn't your whole thing is seeing things coming?
Yeah, I guess it is.
I just like clap him on the shoulder. Like, you all right? I mean, obviously you got stabbed in your fucking chest, but other than that, you all right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think I'm okay.
All right. So Arias and Alcalda got arrested. So I'm gonna go get that sorted.
Right. I'll come with you.
All right.
So
What the fuck was that thing, by the way?
what thing?
The shape changer.
Oh. He says, I don't know. I've never seen them before.
Yeah, it looks like something I've seen before, which is weird. But maybe they're just like it's like humans or Yosoki. They're on every fucking planet. I don't know what.
So, well, if you've seen them before, then why don't you tell me what they are?
We call them greys. They're a fucking weird species out in the world. They don't have any society or anything. They just travel around and get into shit. They're like a whole race of mercenary bastards.
And
Not.
are they evil?
Yeah, I mean, no. Oh,
Yes, but also no.
I mean, they're bastards, right? Like they'll do evil shit. They don't care. I don't know that they're like stupid on your world because you have people who are like really dedicated to bad shit, and that's what you think of as evil. But in the wider sense of things, nobody's dedicated to bad shit out in the universe. We're doing what we can. There's a lot of people who would say that the corporation's evil. I don't think we are. I think we're just doing what needs to be done. I'm sure this fucking shape-changing weirdo would say the same thing. It's just harder to justify when your like thing that needs to be done is destroy the whole world in worms like fucking asshole.
So, we transition to the city garrison, where we see Arias and Alkelda being put into a large kind of communal cell. Um, it's not like a dungeon, but it's also not great. There's some straw on the floor and a couple stone slabs that are clearly meant to be beds. And not long
Okay,
after.
I'll take this side, you take that side, Arias.
I'll turn to Alkel and go first time.
Yeah? What?
So not long after that, you two see Jackson and Roz come in,
Oh, we already got visitation rights. That's
Yeah.
cool.
and also a very large contingent of guards.
Oh,
As Roz kind of nudges the commander,
Oh shit.
and Jackson, you turn around and you just see them looking at you as one of them opens the door and says, "All right."
Oh, that's fucking funny. And you think I'm going in here?
Well, you have two options. You can either go in with your friends who are being held for murdering an innocent person and
Yeah.
conspiracy to commit murder, or
Uh-huh.
you can murder more innocent people right here, right now.
The commander smiles. And, what, the commander's used to, like, due process, so he's just like, and what do you think you hold me on right now?
Well, that's them's your friends, yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
Then you're being held with them on conspiracy to commit murder and murder. Now, this should only be temporary, as we completely lose one of our players from the Discord. Alright, there he is. Are you back with us, Matthew?
Yeah, sorry, like, cause I heard it cut out, and I was like, I knew he didn't cut out mid-sentence, so I was like,
Fuck.
Yeah. So he says, look, this is the standard operating procedure. We hold everyone here. We conduct our investigation. We know where you are. You're not going to be mistreated.
what about my
And
panther?
So as you ask that, we cut to her being kept in the stables. She has her own room, but she is confined there as she's not like thrown in there, but the people are clearly scared of her and are very on edge, and she can sense that. And he says, "Your animal will be well taken care of. Never you mind."
Better be if I hear anything, if anything bad happens to her, I do it to you.
Said words from the mouth of a true innocent, right, boys? And they all just kind of laugh. Right. So, like I said, you have a choice to make here. You either help prove your friend's innocence by complying, or you spill more innocent blood.
The commander thinks about it for a couple of seconds. He's like, "Oh, you fucking assholes!" Not to the guards.
The
Uh,
the
and then-
camera like cuts to a back shot of his fist, like tightening,
Mhm.
and then there are a couple other shots of the guards whose like leather gloves are creaking as they are tensely gripping their own weapons, expecting you to make the wrong decision there.
I look at Alkelda and Arias and I'm like, "You fucking assholes," and I go in the stupid cell.
Okay.
What did we do?
As does Roz.
Welcome to a humble abode.
And the door
Welcome to
clanks
my husband and I's
shut.
humble abode.
The door clanks shut with foreboding finality as the guards turn the keys, and he says one last time, "Now, like I said, this is standard operating procedure. We'll investigate the Crooked House, and if we need to ask you any more questions, we know where you are. And once a ruling has been made, then what will be will be." And they
All right, great.
turn and walk away.
As the door behind them is shut, Oras will go up and go and scream out, "Yeah, screw you, pigs!"
What?
I'm gonna when he's saying that, I'm gonna mock him like standard operating procedure. Fucking pricks.
Okay.
Sorry. This was to keep up an impression. When you're in prison, you have to act tough in front of the other prisoners.
Bro. Alright, so there is no other prisoner around us.
Well, that's what you think.
Yeah, Roz
Wait,
is
so
just
we have to-
sitting. He seems very resigned to what's happening.
Wait, we have to make an impression? Alright, come here. Come on, fight me, fed boy. And I'm gonna walk up to Orias and like square up with him.
Goodness gracious.
The commander just like he looks over at Roz and just like slowly shakes his head, and then just goes and lays down on one of the pallets.
That was my bad, Commander. What the fuck?
Well, you should have made an impression faster then.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get the commander off of it.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
So, a couple of hours pass, and the sun sets. What are y'all gonna do?
Realistically, resigning around the fact that I'm stuck in here, I'm just gonna lean up against a wall and just kind of, I guess, like hum to myself a little bit quietly, so like doesn't annoy them, but like, you know.
Okay. So Alkelder's just gonna while away the time. All right. What about Arias?
Bryce will be sitting cross-legged on the floor, just meditating to himself. He's used to prison, and actually, it's like a second home to him.
Oh my god, is Roz okay? Or it's not Roz, it's fucking Arias okay?
Okay. And what about the commander?
Uh,
Commander.
the commander just starts. He's not used to jails, but he is certainly used to like long stretches of like waiting between planetfall. So he just like begins pulling out all of his kit. Like detaches his flamethrower, detaches everything from his armor, and just starts cleaning it.
Oh,
Uh,
to be clear, they
yeah, they probably removed
they
weapons
have
from me.
taken weapons and armor from each of you.
Okay. So he's just doing the things that are attached to his gauntlet then, which doesn't come off.
They take away my scythe.
Yes.
They're like,
But
that's
that's
not
not
a
a
weapon.
weapon.
They
It's a
took away
farming
my
implement.
they took away my panther.
Your panther's very obviously dangerous.
So later that night, like weirdly late. You're not sure what the exact time is, but it's definitely well outside of business hours. The lock to the door turns as the door opens up, and in walk a couple of guards, and they have wrist and feet manacles with them, and they toss them through the bars as they clink loudly on the ground, and they say, "All right, let's go."
Russ will pick them up and help everyone put them on in such a way that it doesn't shake too much.
So, what's the opposite of Joseph Schindler? He's like, "Here, let me help you, sir."
It's pretty much just Joseph Stalin.
Oh, okay, all right.
Uh, yeah, I'm in the commander. That allows Arise to help him. He puts him on. He's mildly resigned to what is happening here. The other option is like murder all the guards.
Now, the most important about
Unwise.
chains that you'll be interested to know is that they're a lot easier to put on than they are to take off.
Well, thank you for that fascinating factoid.
So, it's like, thank you for that useless information. Um, so, excuse me. Oh, no, I don't want that. I want to select tokens. They lead you out to a little wagon that's drawn by a couple of horses, and they throw you in the back fairly roughly, actually. In fact, these guards, I don't know, maybe it's because it's late at night or something, but they just kind of shove you in there. And the door closes, and it goes on for what seems like forever until you come to this building, which you can hear the river off to the side, and this is one of those like mostly dilapidated warehouses, and it's painted this like faded green paint. The stone roof is covered in moss, and it just, man, it has like a not very good look to it. And as they unload you, the camera pans up at the building known as the Sodden Hold, the home base of the doppelgangers.
Hey, I recognize that painting right there.
Fade to
We are
black.
super fucked.
And we'll see you next week. So thank
Actually, we
you
won't.
everyone for tuning in. You'll have to wait you'll have to wait 2 weeks. We're not going to have our
It won't
stream
be
next
next
week
week.
because unfortunately I'll be out of town, but stay tuned 2 weeks from now. We're going to find out what happens to our intrepid band of heroes now that they are quite literally in the belly of the beast. So, say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
No, really, this is
Go
like, I
away.
think this is the final goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. It's been nice knowing you.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.